The actions taken to date by the president have seriously violated the Constitution, especially when the president says, Article 2 says I can do whatever I want. For the past several months, we have been investigating in our committees and litigating in the courts, so the House can gather all the relevant facts and consider whether to exercise its full Article 1 powers, including a constitutional power of the utmost gravity, approval of articles of impeachment. And this week, the president has admitted to asking the president of Ukraine to take actions which would benefit him politically. The actions of the Trump presidency revealed the dishonorable fact of the president's betrayal of his oath of office, betrayal of our national security, and betrayal of the integrity of our elections. Therefore, today, I'm announcing the House of Representatives moving forward with an official impeachment inquiry. I'm directing our 6 committees to proceed with their investigations under that umbrella of impeachment inquiry. The president must be held accountable. No one is above the law.
This is Nancy Pelosi finally announcing an official impeachment inquiry into the President of the United States. And it came on the heels of Trump's most brazen act of corruption yet, which, if you've turned on the TV over the last 2 years, is no small feat. And it comes on the heels of what is all but certain that Trump leveraged taxpayer-funded military aid on Ukraine investigating his political opponent for the express purpose of interfering in the 2020 election. And then, not to be outdone by himself, orchestrated a cover-up by not allowing for the release of a whistleblower complaint likely outlining this exact scenario. I mean, this is outright corruption, only made worse by the fact that Trump basically got away with it the first time. All he had to do was not conspire with a foreign government to meddle in our election. That's it. And yet so desperate was he to cheat in 2020 that now he might not even have the chance to face off against anyone. But unlike what we saw in the Russia investigation, Democrats have opted to take immediate action, giving Trump's acting director of national intelligence until Thursday to comply with their request to release the whistleblower complaint, or else likely face being hit with a subpoena. Trump, for his part, predictably lashed out on Twitter, tweeting numerous times that he didn't even have the chance to release the transcripts of his call with the Ukrainian president. But of course, this is a straw man. He's trying to make it out to look like the only issue here is the transcript of the phone call, which is absolutely not the case. And by the way, phone call transcripts are effectively notes written by his own staff. So yeah, I'm sure the guy who doctored a weather map will release a completely accurate transcript of a call that could sink his presidency. I mean, talk about a bad strategy. Trump thought he could turn this scandal into some tacky reality show by waffling back and forth about maybe, maybe not, releasing the transcript, dangling it like a carrot on the stick for everyone to reach for. And his strategy was basically to bait everyone into thinking that by virtue of focusing attention on the transcript of the call, that we'd forget about the actual issue at the heart of this, the whistleblower complaint. We've actually seen this before, where Trump releases selective, cherry-picked information and then tries to shape the narrative based off of that. Remember that Bill Barr released his own completely misleading summary of the Mueller report days before the actual report came out, in hope that it would be his lies that would stick. And now, rather than release the whistleblower complaint, the Trump administration is at it again, withholding the actual damaging information while trying to placate everyone with some arbitrary phone call transcript written by Trump's own staff members. In the words of George W. Bush,
"Fool me once, shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again."
But it looks like Trump's maneuvering, his administration's endless efforts to obstruct and obfuscate and distract, to try and claim that conspiring with a foreign government to interfere in our election was warranted because of some baseless accusation against Joe Biden, has finally caught up with him. Because as much as he wishes it wasn't so,
no one is above the law.